Love doesn't care about age, it only cares about connection. Today we'll explore 10 movies where older women fall in love with younger men, stories filled with passion, emotion, and beautiful chaos. So before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more romantic movie lists every week. Number 10. No Hard Feelings. Jennifer Lawrence stars as a woman about to lose her childhood home. Desperate, she accepts an unusual job to date an awkward 19-year-old boy hired by his rich parents. But what starts as a money deal turns into a funny and heartwarming journey of self-growth. As she helps him break out of his shell, she discovers her own vulnerability and need for love. A story filled with humor, chaos, and unexpected emotional warmth, where attraction meets maturity. Number 9. Malena, released in 2000. Set in a small Sicilian town during World War II, Malena follows the story of a beautiful widow played by Monica Bellucci. A young boy secretly watches her life fall apart as society cruelly judges her beauty and independence. He adores her from afar, not with lust, but with silent love and admiration. Through his eyes, we see Malena's loneliness, strength, and quiet courage against the world's cruelty. A hauntingly beautiful film about forbidden love, innocence, and the pain of desire. Number 8. All Things Fair came in 1995. During World War II, 15-year-old Stig lives in neutral Sweden and falls for his teacher, Viola. Viola's marriage is collapsing, and Stig becomes her escape, her comfort in a lonely life. Their affair is passionate, but dangerous, especially when her alcoholic husband discovers the truth. What starts as excitement turns into guilt, heartbreak, and tragedy. A bold film that shows how passion and loneliness can blur the lines of morality and love. Number 7. In the House. It was released in 2012. A clever high school student sneaks into his friend's house and writes about their lives for his literature class. His teacher, fascinated by his storytelling, encourages him, unaware of how real the stories are. Soon, the boy seduces his friend's mother and even affects his teacher's marriage. The obsession for the perfect story leads to chaos, betrayal, and broken hearts. An intelligent and seductive film about curiosity, manipulation, and the dangerous thrill of desire. Number 6. Chéri came in 2009. Set in the luxurious world of Belle Epoque Paris, Chéri tells the love story of Léa, an aging courtesan, and Chéri, the spoiled son of her old rival. What begins as a playful affair turns into a deep and painful love neither of them expected. Léa knows her beauty is fading, and Chéri fears commitment, yet they can't let go of each other. The film beautifully captures the agony of time, aging, and longing for eternal passion. Number 5. Prime. This movie came in 2005. Rafi, a 37-year-old professional woman in Manhattan, starts dating a 23-year-old artist named David. Their chemistry is instant, romantic, funny, and full of life. But everything changes when Rafi discovers that David is actually the son of her therapist. Caught between love, therapy sessions, and family boundaries, things spiral hilariously out of control. A romantic comedy that perfectly balances humor and heart, proving that love can be complicated at any age. Next is The Lifeguard, released 2013. Lee, a 29-year-old woman, quits her pressure job and returns to her hometown. Feeling lost, she takes a job as a lifeguard and starts hanging out with local teenagers. One of them, a troubled 16-year-old, becomes her emotional escape. Their bond turns physical, forcing her to confront her choices, regrets, and maturity. A tender yet unsettling story about broken dreams, forbidden love, and finding purpose again. Number 3. Careful What You Wish For. It was released in 2015. Doug, a young man, begins a secret affair with his beautiful married neighbor, Lena. Their relationship is filled with passion, secrecy, and danger. But soon, a crime takes place, and Doug finds himself framed, betrayed, and imprisoned. As the truth unfolds, he realizes that the woman he loved has manipulated everything. A steamy thriller about passion, deceit, and how dangerous love can be when mixed with lies. Second is Summer of 42, released in 1971. Set on a quiet island during World War II, a teenage boy named Hermie spends his summer falling for Dorothy, a lonely woman whose husband is away at war. He watches her from afar, feeling both shy and drawn to her sadness. When tragedy strikes, Dorothy finds comfort in Hermie's innocence and presence. Their brief connection leaves a lasting memory of love, loss, and youth. A poetic film about innocence meeting experience, soft, emotional, and unforgettable. And number 1 is White Palace. James Spader plays a young advertising executive grieving his wife's death. One night, he meets Susan Sarandon, a fiery older waitress, and sparks fly instantly. Their one-night stand turns into a raw, passionate romance that defies class, age, and expectations. Through each other, they heal old wounds and rediscover the beauty of love. An unforgettable story of connection, loss, and the courage to love again, starring 2 incredible performances. Love doesn't check your birth certificate, it checks your heart. These films prove that passion and connection can exist beyond age, rules, or expectations. Which of these movies is your favorite? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more romantic and emotional movie lists every week.